Let's get lonely sidewalks, silent night, bring the evening deep inside. Hold me, darling, touch me now. Let the feelings free tonight. Love is on the way. I can see it in your eyes. Let's give it one more try tonight, baby. Love is on the way. I can see it in your eyes. Let's give it one more try tonight. Time of season wipes it.
Alright, so that's Saigon Kick, Love is on the Way, great 80s ballad. Hopefully you could hear it played with the backing. I don't know if the vocals were too low, but whatever, we're just going to learn the song. Doesn't matter about that, you know the song if you know the song. So basically there's just two major chords throughout the whole verse sections, and then during the chorus, there's a few, like, 4 chords, but I'll teach them later. Alright, so it starts out here with the 4th fret. You can see the 1, 2, 3, 4. Or 1, 2, 3, 4. 4th fret of the A string. 6th fret of the D string. And the 8th fret of the G string. Kind of a little stretch there. So basically you're just plucking everything down. A, D, G, B, E, and back up to the to the D string. So you have so it's just a straight up and down picking. Very, very simple. Once you get the chord shape, you'll just know it. It'll be like automatic. And then the next chord, there's kind of 2 ways you can do this. I just do this, this is the shape that he does live, or whenever he plays it, on the video, whatever. You just move the same chord shape, just up, till you have the 5th fret of the low E string, 7th fret of the A string, and the 9th fret, 9th fret of the D string. And you just pluck the the low E, A, and D. So just those 3 notes. So far you have. And then you pluck the D string again. And then you pull off and just hit the open D string. So you have. Then it repeats that again. Repeats it a bunch of times. And then there was another shape. If you don't want to do that shape, you can just move it down, basically to the 2nd fret of the D string and the 4th fret of the G string. Just those 2 notes, and then you're just plucking the A, D, and G. And then, so you hit those 3, and then you hit the G one more time, so you have the A, D, G, hit the G one more time, then the open D. I kind of find that's a harder transition when you're coming back to this chord, so let me play those both ways. You can figure out which one works for you. They actually both sound the same. I mean, this one sounds more like the actual recording because of the lower notes. But anyways, that's the 2 chords there, and then come to the verse. You have the B chord right there. That's probably the hardest one. It's kind of hard to ring out sometimes. You really have to get down on there, you know. But anyways, starts with the open E chord. You have the 2nd fret of the A and D string, the 1st fret of the G string. Just strum the whole chord. It's the E chord. And basically you're just plucking the low E, the D, G, B, E, B, G, and D. Doing that twice, 2 times. It's pretty simple there. So you have kind of hard to pick up here, but anyways, then you have a B power chord. Basically you're just 2nd fret of the A string, 4th fret of the D and G, and you also want to cover the B string as well. That's the tricky part there. The B, trying to cover the B as well. It's kind of hard because, and then you're going to do a little hammer on with your pinky. Actually, I pull off to the 5th fret of the B. So basically you have you're plucking the A, D, G, and B strings. And then you basically put your pinky on the 5th fret of the B string, hit it, and then pull it off. Then hit the G and then the G string. It's pretty difficult. You have to get used to it. It's probably the position I'm playing as well, and I'm kind of leaned over on a chair. Anyways, you'll figure it out. You can get it. And then you have a C sharp minor chord. Just the straight down up picking motion from the A, D, G, B, E, B, G, D. Just down and up. And then 2 times as well. So far you have and then you come over to an A sus2 chord. Same picking pattern, just straight down and up. A, D, G, B, E, B, G, D. Does that twice as well. So altogether you have and then there's a bridge, like after the 2nd verse. He does basically I think a B sus 2. But basically you're just barring the 2nd fret of the A string on down, and then the 4th fret, the D and G string, and basically just same down up motion, picking A, D, G, B, E, B, G, D. Also a nice chord. Alright, and then after that, goes back to the A sus2, which is, again, just the 2nd fret of the D and G string. Same picking, just down and up. From the A, G, D, B, E, B, G, D. Does that twice. And then basically during the solo, he just repeats the intro part. That's basically the whole song. So I'll play the parts one more time. So you have this. Whoops, sorry. Then you have and that's basically the whole song. Saigon kick, Love Is on the Way. If you want to know the acoustic solo, I could teach that later. But yeah, that's about it. Peace out. Peace out.